What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode with AB Investments. We have a really major storm here today. Beautiful weather, sun, birds, and everything. And it is what it is, right? Anyways, we take them as they come. Now, I want to make this short video. And perhaps I might make another one later on tonight explaining what happened today in the market. But this one is to answer Mr. O'Brien. Hopefully you're having a great evening, sir, and everything is all well and sound with you and your loved ones. Now, with that being said, your question was, what is it? What are the odds of this settlement of not passing through? In the same time, what is everything that basically that is surrounding it? Now, here's the thing. We'll give you the shortest answer. The odds are overwhelmingly against the settlement of not passing, because one, Judge Morgan will have to go with the facts of, they will submit, of course, AMC Monday evening, they submit the motion that it was already an overwhelming yes with 88%. Obviously, we're not going to talk in this video whether the 88% were all apes or other stuff and whatever. Again, I'm just going to go with the facts as I always do, and not make the conspiracies and all that stuff. So that's the motion that they filed to the judge, saying that, hey, we've come to an agreement. The judge now has to take a few steps. One, how the lawyers get paid out, because AMC is going to pay for the lawyers. Remember back in the days when I spoke about West Christian and lawyers and all that stuff, and I said that lawyers will always market themselves, because at the end of the day, it's a win-win for them. They got nothing to lose. Whether they win the case for us or lose the case for us, they're going to get paid either way. The thing is here is, you got, besides that, the payout structure for the lawyers and how they get paid, you got another serious thing to think about, because Allegheny is now stepping up to be basically the voice of the people. And they're trying to fasten the pace of actually doing this payout of the shares and going through with the process until the court makes up its mind. Now, I don't see that being the case happening again. That's just my humble opinion. I think that Judge Morgan would make a definitive answer, either to throw away, rebuke the settlement offer, or basically based on the idea that that it might not be, what she thinks might not be in the best interest of the class members, which is basically the investors. In this case, you are one of them, and we all are one of them. So if the judge doesn't sees any purpose that this is not working, or this is not going to be a fair settlement, then the judge can rebuke it and refute the whole thing. Now, it does not matter at the end of the day what happens. I'm sorry, I just seen a person who's walking literally butt naked on the highway, like not on the highway, but like as soon as we got off the exit. And I'm not gonna flip the camera to go on him, but that's crazy. That's the world we're in today, and it's a female too, unfortunately. May God bless everyone and keep us away from all this stuff. Now, back to our video. Back to the video. The fact that you, I'm sorry, I just can't get my mind off of the idea that that's the case. It's very sad. This is the times that we're in, people. You see this? This is the times that we're in. So the odds are very, very, very overwhelming that overwhelmingly, it's kind of like 1 to 10 or 2 out of 10 at the best, that the judge does not pass the settlement. That's just with all the papers and documents that are submitted to the judge. I understand many of us are submitting letters to the judge and all that would most likely, or I hope, would go into consideration. The only unfortunate part about that is the judge works with all the paperwork that is given to it, not just the sentimental wording or the sad part of the sad wording of how we feel about it. So if they see the case from AMC's side, lawyers, and from Allegheny, and they're all saying that, hey, on top of all of the fact that we're all happy with the settlement, on top of that, the vote was already an overwhelming 88%, so which means the class members are also, majority of them also agree with the outcome. So it all will come down to the judge. It's all in Judge Morgan's hands at this point. Your letters would make a difference. Who knows what kind of details will go into them, and to what extent the judge would read into them. But at the end of the day, that's where it's at. You asked for the odds. This is the answer. This is the way I see it again. So hopefully that makes any difference to you in the next videos, based on whatever questions that we get and whatever I'm going to go ahead and answer. We're going to talk about what is it. Like, I've seen another question that I will plan to make a video on. Some people ask me, what is your plan if that happens, if the settlement goes through? So with that being said, much love to you. I got to go break my fast, and I'll come back to you guys with another video on basically that, and perhaps more other answers to other questions. So put down your questions in the comments section, and we'll go in them, one by one. Now, here's the thing. A video that Mike, the Marine, pushed out earlier today, actually has a lot of beauty to it. That if you go ahead and look at the details, just look at what the man is saying, and there's some into it, some good stuff that goes into it, because the idea that the plaintiffs, which is Allegheny's lawyers now, are trying to also work toward them and AMC's lawyers toward making this being the wide solution for all, so that in the future no one can come back and sue on behalf of this cause. That's very dangerous. That is something that if you want to hear a little more details on, go ahead and watch Mike the Marine's last video. I really actually did value it. He's a great guy and he speaks from the heart. So with that being said, guys, much love, AAB Investments.